Hello everyone and welcome to the new year, and this is the first video of the year. I do have some others planned out, but I kind of been refraining for a few reasons. One, because of the holidays, and two, because a lot of my videos tend to be a little bit critical, so I try to not include those during December just so, there's a little less to worry about. But that being said, we are going to start off with Call of Duty Warzone. This is a battle royale that I've been playing for quite a while. I do have some clips here and there. I don't think I ever streamed it, but there's a few reasons for that. The client tends to crash whenever I try to OBS the game when it first came out. I don't think that's going to happen anymore, but we'll see. But outside of that, I just wanted to quickly comment on the development cycle of Warzone, and it's quite a joke right now. Currently, they did add in the new weapons from Cold War, which are fine, but then there are two that stand out, which is of course the MAC-10 and the DMR. The MAC-10, which holds about 50 rounds, if not more, depending on what attachments you have, fires at an extremely high rate and deals just enough damage to pretty much melt anyone, regardless of how much armor you have or health you have. And then the same thing goes with the DMR. The DMR is a semi-auto assault rifle that downs you in about 4 shots, and it has 0 recoil, and it shoots as fast as you can pull the trigger. So there's definitely a number of issues with that need to be fixed. With that being said, it's been about a month and a half or so, and there's still no fix for those guns, and I'm hoping that that fix will come out soon. Of course, I'm not just talking about in regards to that, because this has just been recent, but we also had issues with the meta before for about like the past 6 months. It's been a recurring issue with this game. Let's go ahead and look back a little bit. There was an attachment for a revolver that you could use as an akimbo, which means 2 revolvers at once, that used the Snake Eyes ammo, and essentially 2 shots would down a player from full health, and so that had to be removed, which took some time. We also had the FAL incident, where the FAL was dealing a lot of damage and also had a little less recoil, so it's pretty much like the DMR before the DMR, and then that got patched out. We had some issue with the damage range with the kilo, which I never took advantage of because the kilo in and of itself is kind of weak per shot, but that got patched out. And then we had the R9 shotgun, which is still quite a beast to fight against because it still kills in 2 shots. It's a little less lenient than what it was before. You have to be 1 meter closer than before, but it's still way too deadly for what it is when someone's stealing full health and full armor and you're still getting down by 2 shots. In any case, it's been kind of a joke having to go from one broken meta to the next, to the next, to the next, because these guys don't know how to balance the game. And I understand weapon balance is a tricky thing, but I just can't believe that it's been almost a year and they still haven't figured it out. At the same time, we also haven't had a new map. We've had some minor changes to the Verdansk map that we've been playing through, which includes the new stadium, a new interior for airport, a new interior for the train station, and that's about it. No new map, no new biome, no new location, no reorganization or remake or reiteration of a certain town, like say downtown, and just nothing there that actually adds any true value to the map. It's just more of like, we have the base map, let's flesh it out a little bit, but not to the point where it actually changes the flow of the game. And that map does need some changes, in my opinion, in order for it to stay fresh and for it to stay relevant. There are some rumors that we may get a new map around the 1st year anniversary of this game, which is just sad. If we were to look at the development cycle of Apex Legends, which I always like to do, we got a second map, I believe, within the first 6 months. I could be wrong about that. But we did get a new map relatively quickly, and then we did bounce between the two. And then the other thing is that although we did stay on Kings Canyon for quite a bit in Apex Legends, there were still a number of different changes there that included new locations and temporary locations that would take over the unmarked towns of the map. We never got that in Warzone, and it's a shame. So I'm really hoping that whatever development cycle we get this time around, that it is a lot cleaner, a lot easier, and that we have a better map. We have a map that actually does evolve, and or something along those lines where it's not just the same locations with 1 or 2 small adjustments and that's it. We do need a big change, and it's time for it. It's been past due by now. We've gone through 7 seasons, and we still haven't got a new map. Whereas in Apex Legends, we had Season 0, Season 1, and then by Season 2, we had our second map. So just let that sink in, that Apex Legends was far ahead of the curve in its development cycle than Modern Warfare has with the Warzone content. So yeah, it's a shame that it takes them forever to get anything done in this game. It's a shame that they don't have guys that are actually trying to keep everything balanced, actually trying to add new content that is actually relevant, and trying to add some limited time content like a new area or location that makes the map shine, or just change things up a little bit. Instead, they add these modes that really make no sense, such as a Juggernaut mode. They throw in Juggernauts into the main mode for no reason whatsoever. They keep throwing in and rebalancing weapons that have no need or reason to be rebalanced, and then they leave those that do need to be nerfed untouched for months on end. It is something to be ashamed of, and it's something that they need to really keep up with. I'm glad that they have been able to keep out hackers for the most part and be able to do well on that end. But in regards to the actual gameplay design, they have to keep working on this. It's just a shame. So that's my little hot take on this game. It's a shame that they just can't get this going and get this working the way that, in my opinion, it should. And hopefully they can fix that, and they can do so in a timely manner and not have to wait another year for another map if this if this battle royale does continue to keep getting development updates. So that is it for today. Thank you everyone for watching. I am Mr. Rain, and I will see you guys in the next one.